We are standing in the lounge of the Renaissance Blackstone Hotel. We originally opened in 1910, and what's really extraordinary about this property is that it is home to 12 U.S. presidents. Several movies have been filmed here. A lot of different gangsters and mobsters used to stay at the hotel, so we've rebuilt our service today on stories. In 1999 we closed, and at that time we were purchased by the Beatles' spiritual guru, the Maharishi Yogi, who was going to turn us into condo/transcendental meditation center. That didn't work out. We purchased the building in 2006 and put $128 million into totally renovating and restoring the property. What you see here in the lounge is top to bottom totally restored, save for the furnishings that we brought in and the funky little chandeliers in the corners. Those we had made specially for us. As Chicago's hotel, we reflect Chicago in a lot of different ways, and those were designed to look like the Bean in Millennium Park. Got the original wall sconces back. We actually found those on eBay, believe it or not. But in the lounge, we wanted to give our guests kind of a taste of what's to come. It doesn't look totally like a 1910 restored hotel. A really great little fact about the property in the time of being green is that 75% of the materials in the restoration were reused. So that's absolutely fantastic, and a lot of people really appreciate that. Checking into the hotel is another great experience. We're definitely a boutique hotel. We've got 332 rooms, and we try to capitalize on that experience at every turn. And again, our guests, they like coming back to the hotel. We've got a lot of repeat guests, and a lot of the reason is the way that we're able to receive our guests here at reception. 3 leather-bound pods. When the transaction part of the check-in is complete, the receptionist comes around the pod, hands the guest their key, walks them to the elevator, hits up on the elevator, and it's more of a personalized welcome. And I see it all the time when guests are checking in for the first time. They always feel, hey, you know what? I feel really good about this. 2 words here.
Very cozy.
Yeah. If you want to get a shot of probably the most renowned piece in the lounge, it's a wonderfully obnoxious gold couch, really great for photo ops. Brides and grooms love it. It was a mistake. It was actually supposed to be silver.
Oh, how funny. And you have Wi-Fi in this area?
We are wireless throughout the entire building.
Nice.
What's really unique about the hotel is that as far as the standard guest room is concerned, we've got 22 rooms per floor. We've got 18 different configurations. This is probably the most standard of all of them. We wanted the rooms to look very residential, so you'll find marble entryways in every room. We patterned the guest rooms after, believe it or not, a Pullman rail car. Our namesake, whose mansion we're sitting on, the side of whose mansion we're sitting on, he was the longest standing president of the Chicago and Alton Railway, so we wanted the railroad tie. So you've got the deep reds and the kind of light browns. The valet stand is really popular. Guests really like that. Marble accents on the end table and on the desk as well. The bathroom is definitely very popular. I just recently had a client send me photos of her bathroom in her house, which she actually did exactly like this one. I thought it was a little interesting. She asked to buy some on the landing.
Okay, so what is this? This is like the
Howard
concierge.
Place Club Level Lounge. You got the instant Starbucks machine over there.
Very nice. Okay.
I'd say the technical name would be the new presidential suite.
Called Heaven.
Called Heaven.
Very nice.
This is the Welcome to Chicago view. Elements, little throw pillows there made of used gentlemen's neckties.
Oh yeah. That's so funny.
Studio. Obviously very self-sufficient with the screen that comes down from the ceiling. Obviously windows. On the nice sunny days, the light definitely comes in should you need it. This is a newer room in the hotel. It was another dining room called the French Room. It was just it was beyond our saving. Actually, when we got here, the wallpaper that was on the walls was last changed in 1956. So that indicated that we needed to do something a little more drastic. The artwork on the walls is also significant, done by a doctor. He's a neurophysiologist who decided to take people's brain waves and turn them into art. And again, the English room is another totally restored room in the hotel. The only things we've added here are the chandeliers and the table and chairs. Again, the wall, ceiling, and stained glass were brought over from the library of a 17th century English castle. The flooring is actually significant in this room as well for any people who are into politics and sculpture. The black is slate and the white is a stone called Colorado white. It's the same stone that the Lincoln Memorial in D.C. is made of. Great energy in the room.
And what did you say about the chairs over here? Do they have any?
No, those are just fun chairs that we had in excess of and couldn't figure out where to put them. So we thought, given that the history of that English castle, we'd put the VIP chairs in the back. It is a smart table, so fully integrated. This little piece, these 3 sections pop up, and you've got your power, your wired internet, should you need it. And typically for presentations, we'll put a 60-inch plasma here right at the end, and guests can connect. If anybody's rooms are in the basement or down the hall, it doesn't really make you feel that good.
This is great.
And what people tend to really want is auditory privacy.
Right.
So when you close these sliders, you can't really hear anything from the outside in, but you can still see through. You can still feel like you're part of the restaurant, which is what people really want.
So maximum capacity is about 20.
Correct. And again, we could push all these tables together and make that one long table. On a couple of larger private dinners, we've just had these scattered about. And guests, I mean, it's really your space to do with what you want. This is, how are you, Gerald? This is Mercado La Plancha, our restaurant in the hotel, and that's definitely a smart distinction to make. We don't have a hotel restaurant, we have a restaurant in the hotel. Are you a fan of the Food Network at all?
Oh, yes.
All right. Our executive chef is Jose Garces.
Okay.
He is the gentleman who just won the next Iron Chef competition on the Food Network. So our executive chef is the newest Iron Chef. And really what he created here, he wanted it to feel like a market in Barcelona. So you've got high ceilings, open show kitchen, sight, sound, smells, and it's a Catalan for dinner, especially a Catalan region-inspired tapas.
Tapas, correct.
And really some of the best I've ever had. At dinner time, the lights go down, the music goes up, and the energy is very, very high. We do have a mixologist on property as well, and we do a lot of the, like infusion jar things, kind of the fresh ingredient stuff that a lot of the hotels now are kind of catching up to.
Right.
But she's created quite a few cocktails on property that are, exclusive to us because she's created them. And really the big